Do we currently live
Yes.
in a patriarchy?
In my IMO, yes.
Okay. All right. So what does that mean, though, to be living in a patriarchy?
That means that I don't know that it has to mean something or not mean something. It just always has been this way.
Well, you'll often you'll hear terms like oppression, right? So under patriarchy, do you think that women are oppressed?
In certain
Yes.
ways, yeah.
Certain ways, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It depends on the environment.
Okay.
I feel like anyone can be oppressed. It just depends on other factors. Gender is one factor, but there's other ones.
Okay.
So.
And so you guys say, yes, are women oppressed? Yes.
Yes.
Under patriarchy, are men the oppressors? If women are oppressed, then are men the oppressors?
I wouldn't call all men oppressors. I just feel like
They benefit from a system.
Okay, yeah.
They benefit from a system that even if they're not, just like when you talk about white and black or people racist and all this other thing, it's like you benefit from a system that has been
How?
built to make you okay. I mean, just, it's written in our amendments, like all men are created equal. It just starts from the beginning. You can say, oh, but it really started as they meant white men.
But
they
I
didn't
think
even
it
include
says,
black men when they meant that.
I mean, when they
said
say that, for example, when you say human.
But that's not what they meant when they said it, and they know that.
No, but okay.
And when you go down the list of things.
For example, when you say mankind, that refers to both men and women. It doesn't just mean men.
Yeah.
You say that, but at the same time, they didn't mean that when they wrote it. They didn't consider black people to be human even at that point.
I wasn't talking to George Washington.
But we know this from history.
Well, I don't. Okay, we're talking about the Constitution. That's not an area that I have expertise in. But my understanding is when it comes to language, when it comes to etymology, when people are using like men or mankind, for example, they are referring to people as a whole.
That's what you're saying, and that's what we have assumed now but when it was written, how it was based, our forefront, our forefathers, our country being built. I mean, it wasn't Thanksgiving, dude. Like, it started with a hierarchy, and it was the white male, and they wrote themselves as the hierarchy.
Well, it doesn't say all white men are created.
Right?
It doesn't say anything about white people.
They didn't even consider other people to be inclusive. They had to decide. Black people were one third of human, considered to be 1/3 of human after we were emancipated or what have you. So it's like, it's still written. You can say it changed, just like religion, right? Now we let certain people in religion, and now you can't do this and you can do this, and you can have many wives and you can't. Just like things change, sure, it changed, but when you look at how and why, it's because that's how it started.
Okay, but let's talk modern day, right? Okay, so because what the Constitution was.
I don't think you can get into modern day without recognizing what the history is.
I just want to say this. I just feel like it's a battle between good and evil, and it can be anyone. A woman can be really evil. A man can be really evil. There's history, of what, and what gender might have had more power, this and that. But I feel like now it's really a battle between good and evil, and it's your choice what you want to be. I know some women that are really, really bad, and guys that are really, really bad, and the opposite. And some people get caught more, some people don't.
Sure.
And also media and all this stuff. So.
But okay, so are you oppressed?
I know there are people that try to oppress me, but my mind frame is I can do whatever, and I can do it all. So I don't feel necessarily, but I know, especially growing up in the background that I've had, I'm very hyper aware to people when they try to oppress me now because I wasn't raised with it necessarily. But mine comes more in the form of my skin color rather than in my gender. Because if you're already going to dislike me because of my skin color, then I'm also my gender, and then I'm also fat. Yeah. So it's like you found all the reasons to hate me.
Okay, so you're talking intersectionality.
But that's my daily. Like, I don't get to just be like, oh, you don't like me because I'm fat. Oh, you don't like me because I'm a woman. It's like, you might not like me for any one of these reasons, and you're still going to act that way to me no matter what.
Okay. Well, we're speaking just within the confines of gender here, but okay. So oppressed? Because of gender. Oppressed?
Yes, I feel like I've definitely missed out on things because of my gender.
Okay.
Or I've been treated away, or fondled away, or have even, but also at the same time.
On a systemic level, is that kind of what you're talking about? Like systemic oppression?
I mean,
because I hear that term a lot, so. What?
It's just funny the way she got up.
because I'm just trying to think, okay, when it comes strictly to gender, right? I'm just trying to think like what right or privilege as a man do I have that you don't or that women don't? The one thing you actually mentioned earlier, and I agree with you, is the shirt off thing. But that's really and in some cities, in some places it's legal, other places it's not.
New York, it's supposed to be legal, but people don't do it still.
But yes, there are definitely places where
women can go shirtless in New York.
Oh, I thought only on the beaches.
I don't know. I thought I saw like an ad campaign where a lady was walking down the street with her
free the titty.
Yeah, free the titty. Yeah.
That's the only right that I can think of, though, when it comes to like a system, like laws, where when it comes to rights that men have that women don't.
Do you think women should be able to have, their titties out?
I'm down. I'm with the free the titty
because I feel
movement.
like that's a rule for. I understand why that's a thing.
I lived in France for a while, and they're not as they
Bonjour.
don't.
They're nudist.
I understand why women are not allowed to show everything because obviously
that has to do
our
with
rules
their
can be
society,
very
though.
sexual.
But that's why it's because we sexualize everything,
Yes,
especially
I
in this
agree.
country.
Yeah, but society is made up by the people,
right?
And
but
it's true. Like
governed by the government, though.
and guys' chest, no one really gets turned on.
But you'll see men we were just talking about chubby men who've got bigger titties than I do.
Instagram flags you if you show like a titty. But I know some plus size guys who have gotten banned from Instagram or gotten their pictures taken off because of their topless, and Instagram registers it as a woman's breast, but it's a man. So they're discriminating against fat men.
There's another way. Instagram discrimination. There's another one.
Wow.
Not just
there
a
you
shirt.
have it. There you have it, folks.
What about women that aren't allowed to breastfeed in public without being harassed by the public? I think that's oppression. Like women, you can't help but to breastfeed your child, like wherever you are, and people have an issue with that. I've seen videos online where people are being like yelling and being aggressive while a woman's breastfeeding their child, their baby, and what can she do? She can't fight you. She's literally a woman with a child breastfeeding, and you don't know how to mind your business. You don't know how to walk away. Like you're in her face, like you so aggressively because you're so upset that she pulled out her titty to feed her child. It's because you're over sexualizing everything that a woman does. Just like how they say like, oh, if you're bigger, if you're a fat woman, you shouldn't wear tight clothes, because it's too sexual and things
instantly.
Like, okay, on TikTok, you like go through bans. I don't know if you know this, but like when you're on TikTok live, they'll like ban you for a week if you did something that they didn't like. Mm-hmm. For example, I'm like showing people like my outfits or whatever in my closet. I dropped something on the floor. I just bent over to pick it up and I got banned for a week. But I see skinny girls shaking their butts in bikinis and they never get banned. And I just picked something off the floor. Like, well, I have too much ass for you? Like, what are you trying to say?
Bigger bodies are sexualized. That's the reason
crazy.
people hate so much. People hate sex, like thicker women, because our bodies are sexualized instantly. If I wear a tank top and if she wears a tank top, she's okay. I'm busty.
Madison, do you have a response to?
What's
I think she says you're flat. That's what she's saying.
No,
but I do get that.
No one was definitely saying that, but I was saying
like if I were to wear this shirt and if I had like way
right,
bigger
if
titties,
I wore that shirt,
I would
you'd be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I completely.
And on you,
I
it's like
agree on
super
that.
cute, and on me, it's like she must be wanting to get
Yeah,
paid.
you can't wear certain things if you're a different body
That's
type.
all I was saying.
I
He's over
completely
here.
get that. Yeah.
So do you guys think that bigger women should be dressed differently?
you should dress how you want to
No,
dress.
I'm gonna continue my little crop tops and my little booty shorts and my little mini skirts. You're just gonna have to deal, okay?
I'm conservative now.
Yeah,
but
you should be able to wear what you want.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get judged more? Probably.
Yeah,
so you have to be okay with that.
Probably,
I'm okay
but
with
you
it.
just
But
have to be comfortable.
what about the women who don't like to get catcalled?
Listen, you have control of what you do. If you wear that outside and you get catcalled,
I get catcalled in
then just
sweatpants.
don't
You
wear
have
it.
to
And a messy
expect
bun.
You can't be
it.
mad at someone else.
Yeah, you have to be. You
can't
have to
control another
expect that to
person.
happen. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna be, flaunting what you have, guys
To
are
be
gonna want to
fair,
admire it, and if they
but
catcall
we
you,
use that, though.
we
We
shouldn't
use
really
that.
be that upset.
We go
right?
as we're walking down the street getting catcalled. We're going into Starbucks and getting that free cookie.
Yeah, that's true. I get free stuff all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the time, all the time, all the
Yeah.
time. So I guess it's a matriarchal society since we get free shit.
Like
We're
girls getting free everywhere. Men have to pay
That's
$20.
very, very true.
Give me the money.
Society works for us. Keep that up.
It does.
Can you send us some more money even though we don't get it? I really liked when you guys wrote us little talk shit things. I was enjoying
shit
that.
thing. Oh.
Yeah, when they were like,
My
they said,
Venmo and
"Don't make fun
DMs
of
are
the-
open.
Don't make fun of the fat girl, something, something. They have a light
Send me a
pay.
treat.
To go back to what we were saying earlier, though, I feel like a lot of like skinnier men do like bigger
Isn't
women.
that so funny?
Because
I do
I
skinny
feel like
guys.
I've seen like
It's like a fucking pear, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so funny. And like, yeah, I do attract a lot of thinner guys. Also cut guys, is what she said, but it's so funny. And they know it. They'll be like, well, you know, it's a skinny guy who's got to be with a thick girl. They just have this thing.
Yeah,
I don't
like
mind
hard
it.
bodies
Because
attracted
skinny
to
guys
soft
can like
bodies.
sometimes they pack.
Wow.
What do you think bigger guys attract more?
I see them with petite women.
My thinner
Really?
friends like bigger
Yeah.
guys.
yeah.
Your thinner friends
Yeah.
Because they
like
feel
bigger
safe
guys?
and secure,
We
like
have
a big teddy
conversations
bear.
about it,
Like,
yeah.
oh, it's like my
Okay.
big teddy bear. And like,
Oh,
you
I've
know,
heard that.
They
big
feel
boy season
protected,
is
yeah.
coming. You know, SZA with the big boy. Like, big boy season's coming. So like, everybody's looking for a big boy to cuddle up with for the months of October, November, December.
Yeah.
Happy
So
birthday.
big boys, slide in my DMs. Any boys slide in my DMs.
Fall
Okay.
season, baby.
Not picky.
I'm not, because I can read a vibe so quick. So I'm just like, I'm not feeling you. Ooh, I'm feeling you. And it has nothing to do with looks. Like,